Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the hashtag TFR Motivation Monday Zoom. We are Dr. Dondi and Marcy Nettles. We are your presenters tonight. We've got some great information about cheat sheets, and usually cheat sheets were off limits, but these ones are encouraged. So it's not really cheating. Let's just call it giving you a leg up on everyone else.
Yeah.
So it's not really cheating. It's actually, well, it's legal cheating.
Kind of a leg up on everybody else, but we don't want to talk
every other
about
company.
it now.
That's what I meant.
There you go.
Yeah.
We want to
giving all of us a leg up on all the other companies out there because we are legally cheating.
Okay.
Right?
Lord help me. Jesus. All right. Say a prayer for me. Okay, so make sure that if you need to go back and review this information, which I know we all will, go to Team Freedom Reigns on YouTube, subscribe, ask for the notification, so ring that bell so that you get notified every time we upload new content, whether it's training or opportunity presentations, or we share other stuff with you too.
Yeah.
So thank you for being here live, and if you can't be, then that's a great resource for you. And speaking of live, Momentum Live is tomorrow, every single Tuesday at 3 p.m. Mountain Time. So make sure you adjust your times accordingly. Make sure that you check your emails every single Monday for the Monday Momentum email, because all of this information is in there. We just want to run through it to make sure you all see it before you miss something. So check your email for details on how to log in. There is a login opportunity for Zoom, or it will also be on the LifeVantage US distributor page. It'll be streamed in there as well. So Jill Windich is a beast when
Jersey
it comes
Jill.
to customers, for sure.
And we got the 2023 drum roll Stevie Award winning True Science Liquid Collagen. This is an international award, and this is when people get their eyebrows raised in certain categories and they're blown away by results or before and after pictures or the impact of a certain product. They give it this award. So this is an extremely prestigious bronze award that our True Science Liquid Collagen won this year for 2023. Pretty amazing. Check it out.
Yeah, and it's led to the opportunity for us to win a People's Choice Stevie Award. And we want that, right? We deserve that. And so you have the opportunity to have your voice heard, and you can vote like every single day. So go and vote like every single day. So in your email, again, it has a direct link. It's super easy. You just go in there, you check a box that you're not a robot, and you find whether it's the cars, the motorcycles, the traffic, whatever it is, to prove you're not a robot, and you get to vote every single day. So let's help our amazing True Science Liquid Collagen get that prestigious award of becoming a People's Choice Stevie Award winner.
Yes.
Okay, these are the online presentations that are available this week from corporate. So you've got executive leaders, and actually they're presidential leaders. Tara Wilson and Seth Mulder that are going to be doing presentations. Tara is tomorrow night, and Seth is on the 18th, which is Thursday. Both of these are at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. So make sure that you are inviting people to these. Again, it will be via Zoom and streamed into the Open LifeVantage Facebook page.
Yes. And then we've got the LVA virtual coming up on Saturday, the 20th, which is this Saturday from 9 to 11 Mountain Time. So get online, get registered, get ready, sit in a seat, get your books out, get your pen, have at least 2 pens in case one runs out while you're taking notes, because you don't ever want that to happen. Get your cell phone ready for screenshots, and invite people over, because when you learn in groups, one, it's much more impactful. You have conversation in between the lessons that you're learning, and it is something that a team can all benefit from. So get LVA virtual this Saturday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Mountain Time. Host a watch party, get registered, and get ready to grow.
Yeah, and remember, if you enrolled as a consultant on an elite pack within the past year, your LVA will be covered, because you do have an all-access pass that gets you coverage of 8 LifeVantage academies and 2 corporate events. So make sure that you check in your back office to see if you have that available to you if you came in as an elite pack in for a consultant.
Yeah, a year's worth.
All right, and these are the May in-person meetings for the Evolve Road Tour.
Pick up.
So you will have an executive consultant. In many places, it's a presidential that is coming to an area near you. Please check Big Blue Calendar for the details for these meetings. Check fast, because you don't want to miss any of them. Great opportunity.
True story. Then we got our, go ahead.
It's okay. He just got back from vacation, guys, so he's a little rusty, but that's okay. We're so
No, I
glad
heard
he's
you
here.
breathe in like you were getting ready to talk, and I didn't want to steal
It's
your
all
thunder.
right. So Reward Circle, this is our amazing program for our customers that we absolutely love, and we want to make sure that they're taken care of really well. We do have some changes that are coming to Reward Circle starting June 1st. So be on the lookouts for that. They've been listening to the feedback that's been coming to the from the field on some situations that were not exactly ideal. And so they have made some changes to make it better. So some of the updates are going to be that as your customers make their spends and they earn their credits, they can now use 1 credit for every $100 in spend on their order. So they have to have at least $100 to be able to spend 10. If they have 200, they can spend 20 if they have 20 credits. But that's one of the things, is that there is going to be a limit of how many credits you can use on each one of your orders. So you have to have at least 100 in spend increment in order to use a $10 credit. Okay. And then when it comes to the free full-size product on the second month of subscription, that is not going to be happening anymore. That is actually still in effect for any customers that enroll in May. So use this as an amazing opportunity to get your customers started in May, because they still will receive that full-size bottle of D3 is what it is in June. But beyond that, that repeat reward will now be used as a promotion only. And this is to make it so that they could ensure that we had the opportunity to give our customers the lowest shipping and to be able to reduce how much they were taking from us in the customer sales volume too. So there's a lot of great bonuses and a lot of great points that changed on the Reward Circle. So be on the lookout for these updates in your email.
How about the anniversary one? That'll still be in.
Anniversary is still intact. So that free full-size bag of Dragon Fruit Axio, and many of our customers have already received it because June was their anniversary month, and so they received the D3 and the Axio in the package for free at the same time. How cool is that?
Pretty awesome.
All right, this Wednesday.
I know those people.
Go for it.
The
Talk
Sip
about
and
it.
Glow first and third Wednesdays of every month. This guy and this gal, we would do the Sip and Glow live Zoom for all y'all. So that's coming up this Wednesday, because this is going to be the third Wednesday of the month. So take a look at the ID number there, take a look at the passcode there, Glow, and it's going to happen at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time, this coming Wednesday, which is the third Wednesday. So tell your prospects, tell your leaders, plan to get on and come say hello and join us, because the more, the merrier, especially with prospects. When they see more people on, there is a bigger FOMO. So use that to your advantage.
Yeah, take a screenshot of this and just put it in your calendar. It will be the first and third Wednesdays of every single month. We're committed to that for you guys. All right, 3-in-1 this month for every time you earn or have 3 new customers with at least 100 in customer sales volume that you enroll personally, and 1 consultant with at least 150 in the sales volume, then you will earn this bag, an amazing LifeVantage branded cooler for you to be able to use during the summer. And if you do it twice, you get to double it. You actually get the cooler bag and you'll get this amazing box of swag. So what's in the box?
The box has, let's see, it says we've got some Lemonade Axio, True Science Body Rub, True Science Body Wash, and a few LV swag items, which are going to be kind of when you open it, you're going to be surprised, but it's all anytime. Let me just say this categorically in a blanket statement. Anytime LifeVantage throws out swag, and anytime they have promotional stuff, it is a great product, and it was something that will last forever. It's something that's branded. It's something that's going to start conversations if you will use it in the proper way, and it's something you will be happy to get. So go out and do it twice and get twice the benefit.
Yes, absolutely. And so that's another reason why we're going to go back a couple slides so that you can see exactly what time this Sip and Glow is. Sip and Glow first and third Wednesdays. It's always 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. So put it in your calendar and count on it. Same meeting ID, same password every single time. Okay, so great question, Linda. Thank you for asking that. Now, Activate 2023 is coming up in July. It's our next big corporate event where a ton of new announcements are going to be made. There's going to be introduction to our perks program for consultants, as well as new tools are going to be rolled out, and some recognition for 3-in-1 people, as well as additional motivation that's coming to us. It's only 4 hours. So July 22nd, it's only $25. So please go and get registered as soon as possible so the company knows that you're committed and that you know that you're committed.
Exactly. Then we got Global Convention 2023 coming up the 5th of October through the 7th of October in San Antonio, Texas.
One of my favorite places.
The tickets right now are just $199. They will eventually go up to $249 right before the event, and you can still get 10 packs for $149 each. Set up a group, get it all done, save yourself some money, because the longer you wait, it just costs you what?
More money.
More money, and that's never a good thing. One, it delays your commitment. Two, it delays your absolute growth because of the commitment, and then it just costs you more money. So that's a triple negative.
Yeah,
Don't do it.
And the 10 packs are $150 per ticket. So get 10 people together, and you can get that great discount. Not the $149.
Right, not the $149 like he said.
All right, so let's get into the call details and the meat and potatoes, right? So if you guys saw last week, the company sent out an email with all kinds of additional information and tools. There's videos, there's these cheat sheets, and all kinds of stuff for you to be able to grow your business. They initially introduced it at the event in New Orleans in February, New Orleans. And so it is finally coming out to us. So we wanted to go over this with you and how you can use it to really simplify sharing this information and really creating a simple path to help your prospects through the decision of joining you, because that's what we want, right? Is that we want the people that we're sharing with to see it clearly to where they decide it's like, hey, this is something that I can do and I want to do it with you. So let's talk about these cheat sheets.
Yeah, I just love the simplicity of how they've broken this down, and the steps here to create curiosity, to inspire, to educate, and then to go deep into some kind of an education on a certain product that somebody has expressed value or expressed interest in, or something that you think can benefit from somebody. But when you see the 4 pillars and how this works, you'll really see the clear path going through these 4 steps of creating curiosity, inspiring, educating, and going deep into the 4 different categories that we have. And this is just an amazing, amazing cheat sheet. So use it wisely, use it interchangeably, and use it very specifically based on who your prospects are and what they're looking for, what they've expressed interest in.
Yeah, and keep in mind, it's not black and white. You do not have to say word for word what it says on here. You don't have to memorize everything. What this is it's going to help you become familiar so that when someone asks you a question, you can simply answer it within your own words because you have the information that you need. And you can even use these forms. You can have them with you. And when somebody asks you a question, you can look at it. It's like, hey, I'm new, or hey, I'm just learning how to do this, or hey, I want you to see how easy this can be. And you can just use the cheat sheets right there with your prospect. So just keep in mind, it does not have to be perfect. It does not have to be completely exactly how this is laid out, but it definitely is something that will help you move your potential customers and consultants through their journey. Okay.
And that is through the journey into enrolling into your business. So what you need to do to create the curiosity, the questions they're going to ask when they're curious, that's kind of how it sets up. So check this out.
All right, so when we're looking at the Activate Wellness portion, and we're going to be talking about the new approach to wellness, we are going to just talk about one of these things on each one of the sheets because we want to empower you to go and actually get you excited to go and take a look at what's really on these forms to be able to help you. So our LifeVantage products are really here to help ignite your ability to create powerful health, okay? And again, on the business, it's the same thing. It's igniting your ability to earn supplemental income. So on the Optimize Health one on this form, this is the simple statement to help you explain what optimizing health is. It's going to help you live healthier, longer with products that help you feel better and age well. Is that simple enough?
So simple, and who wouldn't want that?
Yeah.
That's an all-inclusive, throwing it out there, creating curiosity. I don't know anybody that would not be, 1, intrigued by that, 1, want to learn, or 2, want to learn more about it, and 3, know that they and others can benefit from it. So this is just an absolutely genius way of approaching it.
Yeah, and I beg you, I implore you, please don't feel like you have to add words. Okay. The
Yeah,
more
simple is
words there
better.
are, the faster you will lose your prospects. And so just keep it as simple as it is on this sheet. And so that's an example of what the simple Activate Wellness or the information that will be here for you.
And then under the Achieve More and Look Radiant and Evolve Possibilities. So achieving more, a statement like this: maximize the day's potential with products that help boost your mind and body. Especially in this time where people, they realize their sluggishness, they realize their brain fog, they realize their lack of energy, they realize that their bodies are breaking down. And more people are aware of where their current body state of health is than ever before because of the pandemic, because of all the things that have caused people to, one, be more aware, but in that awareness, know where the limitations are. They're much more familiar with where their limitations are than they ever had been, which means you have so much more room for starting a conversation that creates curiosity that will help them follow through the journey, because they already want what we have. They just don't know it yet. And because they don't know what we have and they don't know that we have it. But once they do, they already want it. That's really where the brilliance lies.
And then with Look Radiant, I love this one, by the way, guys. I love our collagen. And if you saw my stories today, I mean, just getting the messages from friends that have been using these products that are seriously changing their lives. I mean, their whole adult life has been based off of a way that they've appeared. And now they see improvement from our collagen. How amazing is that? It's truly all about #true confidence, right? And so on Look Radiant, the key here is to live with true confidence with products that help you look younger, glow with health, and feel beautiful.
Even a guy can resonate.
Yes, but every single woman definitely wants all of those things. And so that is, I absolutely love this little statement. And I would encourage you to start really using the #true confidence on everything that you're doing that has to do with beauty, with aging, with collagen, with all of that kind of stuff. Anything that you're showing your strength, your empowerment, and how you're feeling in your life, because then you also have the ability to use hashtags to go and search for other posts that might be similar or talking about different things that go along with true confidence. So it's a great way to use hashtags.
Yeah.
Searchable.
Absolutely. And lastly, the Evolve Possibilities column, where you get more time, choices, and opportunities by earning supplemental income with a business that grows as you do. And if you pay attention, if you use things like Uber or DoorDash or Grubhub, and you pay attention to the people who are coming to pick you up or who are delivering your food, they're not typically the teenagers. They're usually people that are looking for supplemental income. They're a little older, they're a little bit more mature in life, and they are really open to the possibilities of what you have, evidenced by what they're already doing. They are already taking steps to create supplemental income. The opportunities and the potential that we have really just are significantly greater than what they're currently doing. But because they're already doing what they're doing is a great green light for you. So anytime you get in an Uber, anytime you order food and somebody comes to deliver it, don't check the option to drop it off on your porch. Have the option of ringing the bell so you can have an actual encounter with them. Give them a postcard, give them a sample of Axio, give them something, because they're already a prime candidate. They've already showed their resourcefulness and they've already showed that they're entrepreneurs simply by doing what they're doing. So use great opportunities like that.
Yeah. And so this is all about our wellness, right? And so we're including the Evolve Possibilities because people that are financially sick are going to be physically sick as well.
Right.
And so we want to make sure that people know that that is just as important as the other 3 activation paths. So that's what these cheat sheets are all about. It's offering 4 activation paths to guide you based on your unique wellness goals.
Yes. And the first stage, create curiosity. So creating curiosity by sharing your own personal results, the stories of others, and showing your enthusiasm. Ask your potential consultant or customer some questions like the examples below to get them thinking. So in the optimize health category, they're the first one. If there was one thing you could change about your health, what would it be? What a provocative question. I actually did that on LinkedIn today. That's the exact statement. And I just picked a picture of somebody holding up the single finger, the one finger as my picture. So there's no, it's not gender specific. It's not age specific. It's just one, signifying what's one thing you could change about your health if you could. And then when people answer, engage every single one of them, creating curiosity, creating correspondence back and forth, comments, likes, etc., and then be in there on the spot to actually respond to their comments, and ideally take it into a DM, take it into the ATM type pages that we have, and then to just use it as a way to get them from answering your post with a comment into your funnel as prospects.
So good. And here it actually has the space for you to be able to create your own personal results so that you can have that to share with people as well, because it's important for people to see that you are benefiting from these products. And that's another reason why it's so important for you to be a product of the products.
Absolutely.
Now, inspire. This is the second pillar. So inspire your potential customer or consultant with a vision of what LifeVantage products or their own business can do for them. So they want to learn more. So under Achieve More, we're talking about Axio here. Activate energy to overcome energy slumps and make sure your brain is working at its peak. Axio activates physical energy without making you jittery and enhances mental acuity, attention, memory, motivation, and mood. So again, these are actually little catch statements that you could use within your social media stories. You could use it within comments or answering questions. It's like, what is Axio? Well, that's exactly what it is. Axio is something that I drink every day to overcome energy slumps and make sure that my brain is working at its peak. Axio actually activates my physical energy without making me jittery and enhances mental acuity, attention, memory, motivation, and my mood. Who doesn't want that? Right? And so there's so many different ways that you can use these statements, but it's very simply written. But on top of that, it's compliant.
Yeah. And in this category under Achieve More, if people are drinking coffee or energy drinks or whatever their choice is for the taste, that's one thing. When they're drinking it for the energy, so they don't fall asleep in class, so they don't fall asleep behind the wheel, whatever it is, if they are drinking coffee or drinking energy drinks for the energy, they know absolutely what jittery feels like.
Yeah.
Use that one word. They will all know immediately what it is, what it feels like, that they don't like it. Use that as a buzzword that you never leave out when you're talking about what Axio can do. And then go on top of that, mood enhancement, focus, memory, attention span, all of those things usually energy drinks and coffee will provide, but with the jittery. So specify the lack of jittery and then the other things, and you're going to have somebody leaning in wanting to know more. And now you created curiosity. Now you're inspiring them exactly where you want them to be.
And now that I'm drinking my Axio finally for the day, I remember that I wanted to make sure and make the point that these actually build on top of each other. So you're going to ask this question, like if you look at the Achieve More question, it's about what is the worst part of your day and why? Or do you ever find your body or brain just feeling worn out? Do you wish you could improve your mood, motivation, or concentration during the day? You're asking that question, creating curiosity, getting responses so that you can then move into inspiring someone that is asking or making a statement to you when you're in conversation with them. Now you have the inspire statement that you can use that came from that curiosity question that you asked.
Yes.
And then of course, the next one's going to build on top of it. Education.
Educate. So we'll use the look radiant category. So when you provide a few details of what each product does or how the business works and why it's better, remember you can always use a find in. Is that A supposed to be there? To share on the product page of your website. So I don't know if I was reading that wrong or what, but anyway.
It's probably use and find.
Okay, yes.
There are a few typos on this.
Look radiant, more powerful than most collagen supplements that only replenish. True Science Liquid Collagen also activates your body's collagen production genes and reduces activity genes that break it down. So interesting thing about that, people really don't they understand fully well why they're taking collagen. What they don't know is why, or that they're replenishing the collagen. They've never even conceptualized on top of that, allowing their body to make its own again, the way they did when they were young. That's something that they just don't know yet, which is exactly where this education process is important. 10 types of hydrolyzed collagen peptides in a liquid provides broader benefits and quicker absorption for faster results. Flavored with fruit juice and extracts, no artificial flavors or fishy taste. Again, very, very important for people to differentiate the collagen they're probably already using versus this one and why it's so superior.
And again, you don't have to read this to someone. You can do it in your own words so that it sounds like you. And you can create stories based off of this whole flow of this cheat sheet. Okay, so I know we wanted to watch time, but I want to do this, guys. I want to go back and I want to look now at the Look Radiant. What's the questions here? What do you worry about getting older? There's a lot of beauty supplements out there, but did you know there's one that helps you produce collagen naturally? Or do you wish you had results like these, right? And so you can have that question that you put out there, and then you move it into the next one, talking about True Science liquid collagen, right? You've shared some before and after photos in between. And now the next word post could be this, talking about a little bit more information about this amazing new collagen. And then here they educate a little bit more information. We're building on top of the information that we're giving, but this is something that you can create a whole story around, and you can change it here and there when using different before and after photos in between each of this education piece before we get into the go deep, right? And so the go deep, this is something that is a little bit better in Messenger because it is such a long and lots of information. Or if you can break it down and utilize smaller portions of it and using less words even than what's right here, right? And so I'm going to stick with the Look Radiant because that, because then that way, instead of, we wanted to give you an example of each one of the 4 different pillars, but as we're doing it, I'm like, oh, it would have been so much better if we would have just stuck to one pillar and gone through it so you could see the flow of it, because it really is really helpful in keeping it simple by following the flow. So when we were talking about going deep, everything is backed by science. So share the proof. And when they say everything, we're talking about what we offer, okay? But there's no need for you to be a scientist. Use tools from your website and the app to share the science of activation and the potential earnings as a leader with a business. So under Look Radiant, this is the information they've given us. Studies have shown increased collagen density by 42%. A clinical trial on red quinoa showed increased skin moisture, brightness, and smoothness, decreased depth of crow's feet, and improved appearance of pores and spots. Liquid collagen upregulates a collagen production gene by 43%, epidermal barrier structure genes by up to 5 times, and downregulates activity of genes and that create enzymes that break down collagen by up to 33%. Now, do you see that they are not naming the actual genes? They're not naming the actual enzymes. We're keeping it simple. We're not putting all the scientific stuff out there, but we're giving them the results of science. Also defends skin from oxidative stress, and then there's oxidative stress, by increasing activation of SOD gene up to 27 times, catalase increased by more than 200%. Liquid collagen upregulates epidermal barrier structural genes, and then it's all the genes there, by up to 5 times to support skin strength and resilience. Liquid collagen downregulates activity of gene MMP9, which produces enzymes responsible for degrading collagen by up to 33% to help maintain collagen you already have. So what I would use this for is I would use this as when somebody wants to see a little bit more about the science behind our collagen, I would probably send them this bit in Messenger so that they could take a look at it with a follow-up scheduled. Okay, does that make sense? And maybe even ask them, it's like, hey, are you ready to get started? Send them that message and then ask them straight out, are you ready to get started?
You know, I was thinking as you were reading through that, there's at least 10 different posts right there in that one multiple paragraph situation there, where you could take each one of those genes and say, does your collagen downregulate this? Or does your collagen that you're using do this? And make a direct comparison. And there, like I said, there's probably at least a good 8 to 10 individual posts there to create curiosity while you're going deep. You're established. If they haven't already said, send me more information, they're not already in your funnel, this is something where you're educating them. Does your collagen down-regulate MMP9? Most people who are already using collagen don't even know what that is. And there's a reason, because their collagen doesn't focus on that. It doesn't tell them to take before and after pictures. That's a great question I ask people when I find out they're taking collagen. Did your collagen tell you to take before and after pictures?
Yeah.
They're like, no. It's like, why do you think that is? because they weren't expecting there to be any difference. This one is the first thing we say, make sure to take a day 0 picture and then every 7 days on increments. Why? Because we expect there to be difference. Does your collagen provide results like these? They cannot say yes to that. That's the amazing part about going deep and creating curiosity all at the same time, and inspiring and educating.
And that's why we share the new customer experience guide too, that gives them directions on how to take their before photos.
Right.
And by the way, I encourage you, please go and take a look at my stories. Go and take a look at the reel I did today, because this is a new consultant that she's been using the products now and getting such great results. She sent me her before and after photos. I didn't ask her for them because she is so excited. But the thing is that when you have, and not but yet, when you have customers that are getting great results, you can now turn them into kind of like your representatives. Ask them to use their before and after photos. You can even tell them, hey, it's like, you know what, I'd love to be able to use your before and after photos. Would you mind if I did that? And I'd love to be able to send you a sample pack of our Axio. And then that way you can also give them the opportunity to use some of a product that they aren't using now. So just, it's kind of a give, a win-win, right? Type of a situation. So guys, I love these cheat sheets. And then the other one that they gave us is the mix and match cool. Message starters. Okay. So you may notice, maybe you will, maybe you won't. There are some changes on this because I did update it because it was talking about the TrueScience collagen cash, the $15 that you could get. And so I changed it just right here to talk about the fast track program that we have, to where they can start making money by sharing the products that they love. So
you also corrected some typos. Tell them about that.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's some grammatical errors. Marcy's
there's other things that I missed though. So
that's all right.
So talk about
Can't be perfect, but this is intended to mix and match. So why them? In other words, the person, why are you thinking about them? Why would they be a good prospect? Why would this be a great opportunity for them? Why would these products interest them? Why would making additional income interest them? So something like the first column there, why them? You're always on top of new trends and have the best recommendations for new products. What is that? It is an acknowledgement and it is a flattering comment. It is a compliment. And then why now? We have a great new product that is on trend, hot in the market, and has a special introductory price. And then, are you ready to buy TrueScience Liquid Collagen and have the most confident summer of your life? And you can use any one of those why them for any one of the why now for any one of the ask for action. You didn't need to go across the way I did. These are all mix or match, user friendly, and all incredibly powerful when you use them together in a step-by-step basis to get people to compliment them, why them, let them know why now, and then get them into the ask for action, making the decision to be on the journey with you and be in your business with you or consume the products that we have.
You know, one of the things that I learned in the DSA social media training from last week, which each one of you in your email has the link for the replay now.
Yes.
So you should totally go and check this out. Okay. Go and watch it because it was amazing. I've also broken it down into individual speakers. So we will be uploading that to the team Facebook page, as well as doing a couple of them as watch parties with you on TFR calls, because they're that good. But when you're looking at this, and one of the things that they talked about Google or become educated on the people that you want to share information with. Find out what's important to them. Find out what they're doing. Find out what their wishes and their goals are, right? So whether you can see that from their social media, whether you Google them and they have a website or they have different things out there that are talking about them, go and find out what it is about them that they would love to hear you talk about. Because if you can come to them and tell them something about them, like on here, it says, it's so fun that you're always finding and selling new products online, or it's so fun to see that you're out there traveling and enjoying so many different places in the world. I absolutely love seeing that. You know, it's kind of an icebreaker and it creates a connection because people like to hear about themselves. They really do.
It's also important to know that when they're putting things out there, people are noticing it. They're acknowledging it, because there's a lot of people that are watching you that won't comment, won't like, but eventually they will. And they've been watching you the whole time. That's really important. People like to be seen. They like to know that other people are watching them. And it's just flattering to make a comment like that.
Yeah.
They love it.
Yeah.
Like you said.
And then what you want to do is you want to take these mix and match message starters and create one around what you found out about them. so that you can have a personalized interaction that builds a relationship.
Mhm.
And so again, here on the right side of this screen, you see that there is a page attached to this message starters cheat sheet for you to have the name of the person you are going to have conversation with, why you thought of them, why you're contacting them, why you want them on your team, why you want them to have our products, whatever it is, then why now is it important for you to be talking to them about it and then asking them for action. And so you can write this out and map it so that you're prepared for that conversation and you're not like, oh crap, what do I say now? Right. So these are really great tools that the company has created for us. And so what we did is we went ahead and we put them up into the boards app. So if you can screenshot or use your camera right now to open this up, you can go in and you can download both of those cheat sheets the way that they are on this presentation to be able to start using them, because the tools that you are provided is great education and great knowledge, but it does absolutely no good for your business unless you put them into action. So please, please, please download them here. The boards app is another great resource. And if you're not in the app that or the board that we have, you need to be in there. But this is a good start to where you can go and you can get these cheat sheets. Okay.
Mhm.
So I hope that that helps you guys. I hope that you understand that this is a great way for you to be able to get conversations started, and also the tools that you need to be able to progress through the relationship building process. Anything
Absolutely.
else?
Nope. Thank you guys all for being here. As always, we appreciate you. Anything we can do to help, please let us know. But we will see you next week. Or make sure you pick up on this Wednesday. We're doing the Sip and Glow Wednesday. Get your prospects there, get your leaders there. We'll see you then.
Don't forget. All right, guys.
Bye,
We
guys.
appreciate you. Thanks. Bye.